friends. This is BK's Corner. I'm Crystal, and I'm not doing a Dollar Tree haul, any haul video. I have a lot on my mind, and this has been bothering me because I really wasn't going to do a video about this at all, but it's been weighing heavy on my heart. Heavy on my heart. This whole what happened in Minneapolis with George Floyd, it stirred me the wrong way. Just like any other shooting or any police brutality that has ever happened has always weighed, heavy on my heart because I'm a mother of a son. I have a black son, and you know, I have brothers, I have uncles, I have cousins, I have friends, I have loved ones that are black men, and it's scary, it's hurtful, and it's disheartening, and it's becoming a norm, and it shouldn't be. Never ever should be a norm. And we're at a point where people are losing it, and they have every right to lose it because it's unjust, it's uncalled for. You know, we didn't ask, to be the color of the skin that we are, but we love the skin that we're in, and it shouldn't be weaponized as though a person of color is a threat. You know, my skin is beautiful, just like anybody else's skin in any race or creed is beautiful too. We're not a threat. We're no different from any human being. Are we flawed? Yes, and so are you. You know, at the end of the day, what happened was it was a public lynching. This officer who was there to protect and serve didn't do his job. He became the judge, jury, and the executioner. He became the criminal. And that's what he is, a criminal. When I saw the video, I mean, it just hurt me. And then his accomplice that was there with him, they play their role too. How do you, as a professional who's there to protect and serve the community, sit by and allow your own to kill someone in broad daylight as though that's supposed to go unnoticed? The man shouted out he couldn't breathe, screamed out for his mother in his last breath, his deceased mother in his last breath, and nothing was done. Nothing was done. You was more concerned about the bystanders than that man's life that was right there in your custody. He was detained. Handcuffs was already on him. And then the look on that officer's face as he looked down as that man was suffering, looking for just help in distress. He stood there, leaned more, weight, full body weight on his back and on his neck, knowing this man was dying. He didn't care. And the nerve, the DA, to want to sit there and say, oh, we're going to charge him with third-degree murder. That should be first degree. Because he stood there. He saw the man crying out. He knew that man needed help. And he did nothing, done nothing, didn't care. Like his life didn't matter. His life mattered. His life mattered. It means something to someone and just even to himself. His life mattered. And for you to sit there and just have, how would you say, no care, no remorse whatsoever. And the thing about it, when the EMS came out to check his pulse, he stood on his neck because he wanted to make sure that this man was dead. It was intentional. And he got up like it was another day on the job. Like, oh well. I'm going to put a note in this video that's going to have the DA's number. And if you have a platform where you can do more or whatever, do it. Reach out to them and get on that DA's ass about changing them charges, because you think Minneapolis is burning up. We still got other states, you know. I'm not calling for people to sit there and destroy their community. No. I'm sitting there to sit there, to be heard. What did Martin Luther King say? A riot is an act of the unheard. And how many times you gonna keep seeing these videos of black people being killed for no reason, but just being who they are, black? You understand me? It's uncalled for. It's not right. I'm not standing by and letting it just slide. I'm going to say something. I'm going to voice my opinion. This is the realm of my platform. So I'm going to say something because I have to speak up being a mother of a black son. Because my son, he's not no harm to no one at all. He's black. He's trying to find his way in the world just like any other black male or black woman. Yes, because that woman got killed in her house. That was uncalled for. Come on, we have to hold these police officers to a higher standard because at the end of the day, if they can get away with murder, then where's accountability at? It's not right and it's not fair. If we're being held to be accountable for the crimes and acts that if we commit, they should be held to the same standards. Because if that's the case, then shoot, I should become a cop if I want to get away with murder. Because that's the standard that you're showing the world. Cops can get away with murder. It's unfair. It's not right. Something has to be done. And then another note, Trump calling the protesters thugs. Now, when it's his good old, white supremacists, oh, they're good people. When it's black folks, we're thugs. No, the thugs here are the police. That's who the thugs were. That's who committed the criminal act. And the thing is, it's not right. It's not going to go unnoticed. And you think what they're doing and turning up, they want to be heard. They want justice to be served. And I'm not going to get hyped because the man got locked up because we all been through this part before. He get locked up to go to court. He gets away with it. No, you think it's burning now. Let the verdict come out another way. We might have built this country, but we will tear it up. It's not right. Something has to be done. We want more, but it's not happening. It's not happening. We look for leaders to help in any way they can, but it's not happening. What do you expect us to do? We don't got no more cheeks. There's no more cheeks. I can't turn no more cheeks. It's about to really blow up. And it's to that time where we can't sit by and idly watch this to continue to go on where our lives are just disposable. We're not a wet wipe. We're not garbage. We're human. And we need to be treated as such. And to the white counterparts out there who really don't understand, you're not, because you don't walk in our shoes. So you don't get that look. You don't get that treatment. But you see it. You recognize it. You understand it to the point where you want to sit there and say, oh, well, they must have done something wrong. Well, I just want you to imagine it's your child that gets gets treated unjustly. And see how you be the first one being Karen, writing them letters, writing to your officials, complaining all the way. I just need you to understand and use the power that you have to help. Don't sit there, criticize, and make judgments and stuff that you don't understand because you don't walk in them shoes. But you do understand to the point where you see right from wrong. And that's what's going on here. Right and wrong. It was wrong. It was murder. Murder by police officer. Murder. Please don't hit me with he should have complied. He was in handcuffs. He was detained. All you had to do was take him to jail and let him serve his day in court. And that's another issue because the system wasn't built to protect us. But at least get us there. We shouldn't be murdered. If you can sit there and apprehend a school shooter unscathed, unbothered, with not a scratch on them, and take them into custody. You can do the same with anybody else. I don't know. I don't know. I watched a video of Cuomo, the anchor on CNN, and just a brief little video to Mother Tells of Two Cities. And it brought me to tears because it is. He mentioned something. Someone asked him, I guess a black person, I'm not too sure. And they asked, why doesn't America love us? And that question still remains to be answered because I still don't know. You know, we participate in this world. We put in a lot, blood, sweat, and tears, literally. And we still get treated as though we're nothing. I'm someone. I'm somebody's child. I'm somebody's mother. I'm somebody's sister. I'm someone's friend. You understand me? And I'm a U.S. citizen. So where's the justice for people whose skin tone looks like mine? Where's that at? I'm still trying to figure that out. You know, I have friends or people that I know that's in law enforcement, you know, great men. And then the thing is, I also question, what do you say to your coworker that you know? Because some of you know who ain't shit. I'm sorry to use the language, but I had to say it. You know who they are. Do you pull them to the side and check them? Do you let them know that that's not tolerated? Do you let them know that it's wrong? Because my thing is especially to the black officers, when you take those uniforms off, right? And you go home and you a regular civilian, the cops pull you over. They don't see you as a cop. They just got off of work. They see you as a black man in the streets. Before you pull out an ID to show your badge, you are treated as such. So the fact that you know how it feels on both ends as being a police and being a black man in this world, you need to start checking your peoples. Check them. Check them. Because we're tired of it. Because in the way you have the uniform and you have the inside scoop, because you know how it feels to walk this world as a black man. Check them. Because you're complicit too. You know, I just want people to, to walk around and live your best life. You know, we don't live in a perfect world. I get that. But if you have the power to change or say something and call someone out on their bull, do it. Because as they said, silence, that means you're complicit in the bullshit. And I know you're better than that. So be better than that. You might put the uniform on, but baby, when it comes off, you're that black man that everybody sees. So check them. Ooh, I had to get that off my chest. I had to let that be known. I just want people to be vigilant, in their stand. Talk to your black sons, uncles, brothers. Love them. Let them know that they're loved. And, I really don't know what to say. It's disheartening. It's hurtful. And it's becoming a norm that it should never be. But I'm going to leave that information in the video with the DA's number. So if anyone feels the need to call and put that pressure on the DA to change them charges, because no, it was intentional. If you saw the look on that man's face when he was doing it, it was intentional. I don't know how premeditated it was because, from my understanding, the cop has history and complaints. So, yeah. and he was still on the force. And it shouldn't take this long to lock him up. He should have been arrested immediately. Once you fired him, put him in jail. Put that orange jumpsuit on his ass. Blue was off, baby. You in orange now. Put it on him so you can look like his fucked up ass president. Excuse my language, but my soul is weary. It's all fucked up. So, with that being said, I'm glad you stopped by at BK's Corner. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay strong in the fight because it ain't over. We got children, and our children's gonna have children. And we need to create a world where they feel safe. And it's not gonna happen overnight because 400 years of slavery, and we're still at a point where we're still being looked at as less than, and we're more than that. We're kings and queens out here. So I'm gonna adjust my crown. I'm gonna help my kings adjust their crown and my queens. And we're gonna continue doing what we need to do. All right? So like I said, stay safe, stay blessed. Do your research. Get your understandings out there. Know your rights. Please know your rights and do what you have to do. Okay? Like, share, and subscribe. I'm glad y'all came to the blog. Later.